God almost certainly does not exist, and one of the main reasons I feel so confident saying that is because all of the arguments for God's existence come from humans.
Interesting. I sense some hypocrisy coming in a moment.
The holy books, the ontological argument, the cosmological argument, the arguments from beauty, etc. All of these arguments are just things that humans have made up, and none of it is good enough to convince me that a God exists.
So do you believe time exists? The concept of time was made up by human terms. Science has done a lot to convince you that time exists. Yet, you're likely to believe in time, but not in God.
I get asked sometimes what it would take for me to start believing in a God.
Maybe look at your hypocrisy first.
The answer is so simple. It's God. If God were a real entity, it could interact with me.
So to believe in time, do you need it to interact with you? Maybe you believe in time because it gives you high fives.
And I would immediately start believing that it exists. But the fact that God doesn't do that, the fact that God provides me no evidence for its existence, shows me that God either does not exist at all, that's the most probable answer. It doesn't care if I believe in it or not.
It's safe to say then that God is like time. It doesn't care whether you believe in it or not. In the end, it will move on, with or without you.
Or it is an actively evil God that created me with the sole intention of torturing me forever in the afterlife, and that's why it lets me continue to not believe in it.
You've only pointed out negative possibilities. Why not list at least one positive hypothetical? Maybe God lets you take your time. Since you cannot see God, nor time itself, you still get to enjoy God's gift of free will. That when your time comes, you'll be able to enter heaven because you believed in God, just like you believed in time.